Do you ever feel like your balance isn't quite what it used to be? You know that subtle wobble when you step off a curb, or the quiet moment when you catch yourself holding onto the wall, just a bit longer than usual. It's easy to shrug it off at first. After all, it's just a small thing, right? But over time, that little unease can quietly grow into a bigger fear, the fear of falling. It doesn't always happen with a big, dramatic tumble. Sometimes it's the gradual shift that catches us by surprise. One moment, you're walking with ease, and the next, you notice yourself taking smaller steps, avoiding uneven ground, or hesitating to stand up without grabbing for support. And before you know it, the confidence you once had is replaced by a nagging worry that you might lose your balance, that the next step could be your last. But here's the truth that many people don't talk about. Balance doesn't just disappear overnight. It doesn't just happen. In most cases, balance fades because of small, preventable mistakes we make along the way. The good news: these mistakes are not just something to live with. Once you understand them, you can change them, reverse the decline, and reclaim that confidence you thought you lost. In this video, we're going to dive deep into those 5 mistakes that silently steal our balance over time. Each mistake might seem tiny on its own, but when they add up, they create a bigger problem that can affect your stability, your sense of independence, and even your freedom to move through life without fear. If you're someone in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, and you want to stay steady on your feet without hesitation and without fear, this video could be the turning point for you. Stick with us until the end, because we're not just pointing out what's going wrong. We're giving you the tools to change it, starting today. Let's take the first step toward regaining the balance you deserve. Mistake number 1: neglecting ankle and foot strength. When we think about balance, the first thing that often comes to mind is the brain, or even the hips. We may not realize it, but balance actually begins much lower, right at the base of our body, in our feet and ankles. Your feet are the foundation of your balance. They're the first part of your body to respond when the ground shifts beneath you. Whether you're walking on grass, stepping off a curb, or catching yourself from a stumble, it's your ankles that adjust your posture, absorb shock, and send crucial signals up to your brain to keep you steady. But here's the thing: over time, our ankles and feet tend to lose their strength and flexibility. It's not something we often think about, but the truth is that we stop using these muscles effectively as we age. Years of wearing shoes with thick soles, walking on flat, even surfaces indoors, and avoiding barefoot movement can all contribute to weak, stiff ankles. And when that happens, even the smallest imbalance can throw us off. A shift in the ground, a sudden step off a curb, your body simply isn't ready for it. And before you know it, you're wobbling, unsure, and at risk of falling. I remember meeting a man named George, 76, who said, "I just feel like my feet are slow to react." He hadn't sprained anything and his vision was fine, but he noticed himself stumbling more and more. When we tested his ankle range of motion, it was severely limited. After just 2 weeks of doing simple exercises like foot circles, towel scrunches, and standing calf raises, his balance improved dramatically. "I didn't think my feet mattered that much," he told me. "Now I know better." So how can you check if your feet are ready to support your balance? Try this. Stand barefoot and rise up on your toes. Can you do it without wobbling? Now, try standing on one foot. Do your ankle muscles feel responsive, awake, and steady? If not, don't worry. You're not alone. But this is a sign that your foundation needs some attention. Strengthening your ankles and feet doesn't require expensive equipment or complicated routines. It starts with simple, intentional movements. Try walking barefoot on safe, soft surfaces to help engage those muscles. Roll a ball under your foot to stretch and massage your arch. Stretch your calves regularly and practice mindful, slow steps to keep your feet actively engaged. Because when your feet and ankles are strong, your entire body stands taller, moves smoother, and recovers faster from missteps. You'll notice it in how you turn, step sideways, or react when the ground suddenly changes. When you focus on strengthening this foundational area, you give yourself the best chance to stay stable, confident, and free from fear. Neglecting ankle and foot strength might seem like a small thing, but is often the first domino in a chain of balance problems. Once you start addressing it, the rest of your balance system has a much better chance of staying strong, safe, and reliable. Mistake number 2. Avoiding balance training. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that balance is something that just happens naturally. You might assume that as long as you're walking around every day, your balance will stay intact. But balance is much more than an instinctive reflex. It's a skill that requires practice, just like any other muscle or movement. And just like any other skill, if we don't actively train it, it fades over time. The truth is, as we age, we naturally become more cautious. We walk slower, avoid unstable surfaces, and steer clear of twisting or reaching too far. While this cautious approach helps to prevent immediate falls, it also creates a dangerous cycle. The less we challenge our balance, the worse it gets. Our muscles, joints, and even our brain's ability to maintain stability become less responsive. And without regular challenges, balance slowly erodes. I worked with a woman named Linda, 73, who said, "I just try not to move too fast anymore." She thought that by moving cautiously, she was preventing falls. But when we did a few simple balance drills, like standing with her feet close together or walking heel to toe down the hallway, she was shocked by how unstable she felt. "I had no idea I'd lost that," she admitted. "I thought I was being safe, but I've been playing it too safe." Here's the thing. Balance isn't just about being cautious. It's about maintaining the ability to respond to whatever comes your way. It's about training your body to adjust and stabilize quickly, even in unpredictable situations. Balance training doesn't have to be risky or extreme. In fact, it can be done through simple, gentle exercises that anyone can do in the comfort of their own home. Start small. Try standing on one foot while brushing your teeth. Walk in a straight line with your arms extended, or close your eyes for a few seconds while standing with your feet together. These small challenges activate the pathways between your brain and body, helping your muscles relearn how to react, shift, and stabilize quickly. Over time, these exercises will rebuild not just your physical confidence, but your emotional confidence as well. You'll notice how much more freely you move, whether it's reaching for something on a high shelf, walking across a busy room, or even just navigating your own home. A person with good balance moves with ease and trust in their body. They don't hesitate, they don't shrink away, and they can confidently go about their day without the fear of losing control. If you've been avoiding balance training because you're worried it might be too difficult, or you're simply in the habit of taking it easy, it's time to make a change. Balance training isn't about being perfect. It's about being proactive. The best time to start was 10 years ago, but the second best time is right now. Even if you're in your 70s or 80s, your body is still capable of training those neural pathways and regaining stability. You just have to give it the chance. It's never too late to start, and every small step you take today will pay off tomorrow. Take just 5 minutes a day to practice balance. Your future self will thank you for it. Mistake number 3, using improper or unstable footwear. It may seem like a small detail, but the shoes you wear, or the lack of shoes, can make a world of difference when it comes to maintaining your balance. Many older adults unknowingly set themselves up for falls by wearing improper or unstable footwear around the house. Whether it's walking barefoot on slippery floors or slipping into worn-out slippers that have no support, the wrong shoes can compromise your ability to stay steady on your feet. Our feet are the foundation of our entire balance system. If your shoes are too loose, have worn-out soles, or lack proper arch support, your feet can't provide the stability they were designed to. In fact, shoes with thin soles or no grip make it harder for your brain to make quick adjustments when the terrain changes. As a result, even small shifts in the ground can throw you off balance. I remember working with Jack, 79, who used to walk around the house in just his socks, even at night. He didn't think much of it until one evening when he slipped on a rug and nearly fell. "It wasn't the rug," he said. "It was my socks. I didn't realize how much traction I was losing." After that near miss, Jack began to realize just how much his lack of proper footwear was affecting his balance. It's not just socks, though. Wearing slippers that slip off, shoes with high heels, or shoes with too much cushioning can cause the same issues. These types of footwear make it difficult for your brain to get clear signals about where your feet are and how to adjust when things change quickly. So, what should you wear instead? The best footwear for older adults should provide proper arch support, a flat sole, and a non-slip grip. Look for shoes that are specifically designed for seniors, or at the very least a good supportive sneaker that will keep your feet grounded. For indoor use, consider slip-resistant socks or non-slip house slippers that stay securely on your feet. The key here is to ensure your feet have the support and traction they need to maintain stability. Shoes that fit well and provide proper support not only help you move with ease, but they also give you the confidence to walk around your home without hesitation. This small but important change can have a huge impact on your balance and safety. Next time you're getting ready to step out, take a moment to check your shoes. Are they supportive? Do they provide traction? If not, it's time to make a change. Proper footwear might just be the easiest and most effective step you can take to reduce your risk of falls and keep your balance intact. Mistake number 4. Over-reliance on furniture or walls for support. Many older adults fall into the habit of relying on furniture, walls, or other objects for support as they move around the house. It can feel safer to lean on the counter when you're getting up or grab a chair for support when you need to cross the room. But while this might seem harmless at first, it's one of the worst things you can do for your balance in the long run. When we lean on walls, grab onto railings, or rely on furniture to steady ourselves, we're actually telling our body, "I don't trust you to keep me stable." Over time, this reliance on external support weakens the very muscles that are responsible for keeping us steady. The muscles in your legs, hips, and core, your primary stability muscles, stop engaging fully. This makes it harder for your body to react quickly when something unexpected happens, like tripping over a rug or shifting your weight quickly. I met Sarah, 75, who had been using a cane to help her move from room to room for years. She thought it was a helpful tool, but one day she realized her cane had become her primary source of stability, not just a helpful aid, but a crutch. When we worked together, we did exercises that involved standing and walking without any support. Over time, Sarah's confidence grew, and she realized how much stronger she had become. "I didn't even realize how much I was relying on the walls," she told me. "Now I can move more freely." This over-reliance on external support isn't just physical, it's mental too. Each time we use something to steady ourselves, we're reinforcing the idea that we can't trust our own body. But when we stop leaning on furniture or walls for support, we give our body a chance to regain its strength and confidence. Here's a simple test. Try walking across your living room without holding on to anything. Can you do it easily, or do you feel the need to grab onto something as soon as you start to move? If you feel unstable, it's a sign that your body is still relying on external support too much. But don't worry, it's never too late to change. Start small. Take a few steps without holding on to anything. When you feel the need to grab something, Reach for a chair or a countertop for balance, but gradually increase the distance you walk without support. Over time, you'll rebuild the strength and confidence in your legs and core, and you'll feel more stable and independent as you move. Walking without relying on external support is a mental shift. It's about telling your brain, I trust my body. When you take those small, intentional steps without holding on to something, you're rebuilding your confidence and your body's ability to stay steady, even when life throws an unexpected challenge your way. By stopping the habit of leaning on furniture or walls, you're not just improving your balance, you're reclaiming your independence. You're telling yourself, I can do this on my own. And in doing so, you'll feel freer and more confident with each step you take. Mistake number 5, ignoring vision and inner ear health. The final mistake that many older adults make is neglecting their vision and inner ear health. You may not realize it, but your balance is directly linked to how well your brain interprets the signals it receives from your eyes and your inner ear. Vision problems and vestibular issues in the inner ear can dramatically affect your sense of balance, leading to more frequent trips and falls. As we age, both our vision and our vestibular system, the part of our inner ear that helps us maintain equilibrium, naturally weaken. This makes it harder for our brain to accurately gauge where we are in space, especially when walking on uneven ground or in unfamiliar environments. For example, Tom, 80, was always very active, but began noticing that he stumbled more often, particularly when walking outside or in unfamiliar places. He initially thought it was just the aging process catching up with him, but after a visit to his eye doctor, he discovered significant vision issues that were affecting his balance. Similarly, his inner ear health was declining, making it harder to detect small shifts in his balance. After updating his glasses and getting a hearing aid, Tom was amazed at the difference. I never realized how much I was missing, he said. Once I could see and hear better, I felt like I had my balance back. The good news is that both vision and inner ear problems can be treated. Regular eye exams are essential to ensure that your glasses are giving you the clearest possible vision. If you experience dizziness or vertigo, don't ignore it. See a specialist who can assess your inner ear health and recommend treatments if needed. Taking care of your vision and inner ear health is one of the most effective ways to improve your balance. When your eyes and ears are functioning properly, they send reliable signals to your brain, helping your body adjust to shifts in terrain and changes in your environment. This makes it much easier for your body to stay steady, even when you encounter obstacles or uneven ground. Don't let poor vision or untreated vestibular issues steal your stability. By addressing these problems early, you can significantly improve your balance and reduce the risk of falls. So make sure to keep up with regular eye exams and consult a specialist if you notice any signs of hearing loss or dizziness. These small steps can make a huge difference in keeping you safe, independent, and balanced for years to come. Now that we've explored the 5 most common mistakes that contribute to balance loss, it's time to think about how you can make changes in your own life. The good news is that none of these mistakes are permanent, and with a little awareness and some small intentional steps, you can regain and even improve your balance. It's not about achieving perfection. It's about being proactive and making small, manageable changes that add up over time. Here's a quick recap of what you can do. Strengthen your feet and ankles. Remember, your feet are the foundation of your balance. Start with simple exercises like walking barefoot on safe surfaces, doing foot circles, and stretching your calves to wake up those muscles. Make balance training part of your daily routine. Challenge your body with small balance exercises like standing on one foot or walking heel to toe. These exercises help strengthen the pathways between your brain and your body, allowing you to react faster and move with more confidence. choose the right footwear. Make sure you're wearing shoes with proper arch support and non-slip soles. Avoid wearing slippers or socks on slippery floors and opt for shoes that keep your feet grounded and secure. Stop relying on external support. While it may feel safer to lean on furniture or walls, try to gradually reduce this habit. By practicing walking without support, you'll rebuild the strength in your legs and core, giving you more confidence to move independently. Take care of your vision and inner ear health. Your eyes and ears play a crucial role in maintaining balance. Regular eye exams and addressing any hearing issues can help your brain process balance signals more effectively and reduce the risk of falls. The key is consistency. Incorporating these changes into your daily life won't just improve your balance. It will also improve your overall confidence and quality of life. Imagine walking with confidence, moving freely through your home, and enjoying the activities you love without the constant worry of losing your balance. So, take action today. Start with one small change. Even if you've struggled with balance in the past, it's never too late to turn things around. You have the power to improve your stability and regain your independence. And the best part is that every step you take today sets you up for a stronger, more confident future. If you found these tips helpful, let us know in the comments. Share one thing you're going to start doing today to improve your balance. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more valuable content like this. Your support helps us continue creating videos that can inform, inspire, and empower you to live your best life. Thank you for joining us today. We're excited to hear your thoughts and see how you're taking charge of your balance journey. Stay steady, stay confident, and we'll see you in the next video.